So one of the most common questions that I get asked is how to clear energy. What are the most effective ways to clear energy? But I want to take you back. I want to just rewind and take you back to your sacred yes and your sacred no. Because what I have found time and time again through having lots of experiences and lessons and failings around this is that if you honour in your body your sacred yes and your sacred no, your body will not take you anywhere or around anybody whose energy or a place's energy that you have to clear from. I'm going to say it again. Your body will not take you somewhere that is not meant for you. So sometimes I come to places like the place I'm in right now, where I'm called to go to a place to help it, and I will clear the place and I will clear myself, yes. Because that is a sacred yes in my body. And in return, I receive. So right now I've got a kitten asleep on my feet. I'm receiving her love right now. And so yes, there are occasions where our yes will take us somewhere and we might need to clear some energy. And that's where the techniques come in, which I can talk about. But we need to rewind back because the main cause of the energies that you are picking up is your body. Your body's saying no, and you're doing the thing anyway. So the biggest experience I had of this was a festival where there were incredibly dark entities and energy harvesting happening at the festival. And I gaslit myself into going to this festival. I woke up that morning with a very clear no in my body, but my brain took over and said, oh, come on, it'll be fun. It was like the voice of a parent. You'll be all right when you get there. You're just nervous because it's been locked down and you've not been to a festival. That was my body saying, there is some very intense energies there. This is what we are feeling. And this is not worth the money that you've paid for the ticket in return for now the work you're going to have to do to unpick all this energy. But also the time it's going to take and the darkness you're going to feel and the shitness and the shitness and depression that you're going to feel when you're there is not worth the fun that you're going to have. Like, it's not going to be balanced, okay? This is my biggest lesson on this, biggest lesson. So we have to have these experiences, right, to have these lessons, but your body will never take you somewhere that is too much for you to handle. So you need to honour that yes, and you need to honour that no. And when you honour that no, oh my gosh, does this open you up to so much more? Opens you up to your sacred yes, and you're not constantly having to clear energy. Because I went through a time in my life where I was constantly clearing energy. I had no time for my work. I had no time for my life. I had no time for my joy because I was just constantly clearing. And I was having to use my quantum healing process for like 3 hours every week to clear everything off me that had come in. When I followed my body truth, this is when it changed. When I only followed my yes and I honoured my no, I honoured my boundaries, this is when everything changed. And I now still do a quantum healing on myself every 1 to 2 weeks, but it takes like 5 to 10 minutes max to clear what I need to clear off, okay? So that's the difference. And I'm going to do a second part to this actually on shadow work and wounds and how that is connected. But the body truth part, like, this will never take you anywhere that you're not meant to be. So if you would like some support with this, you can get a copy of my free Sacred Yes workshop. This includes a workbook now that I've added in for journaling prompts around understanding those feelings of yes and no in your body and helping you build the confidence to put those into action and to follow them. So it's called Sacred Yes. You can get it for free through the link in my bio. Please come on and comment and let me know how you got on with it, and enjoy.